An effort to save the rest of the supplies. No, I will command. Oh well, what if they say no? Then things look really bad. They'll probably go, ah, we're not helping these guys. Alright. Peasants, we're putting it. Must be a bloody hero. Wrapping your cloak around you, the smoke's flames and tent become a blur as you grab the blowing, slice through the back canvas with your hunting knife. You meet the ashamed look of the older Varl while the crowd cheers on your heroic act. Unfortunately, supply wagon. Ah. So what in the depths was that about, you mutter to yourself. Something about the fire, Old Leaf tells you. I've heard of this before. They don't like it. Doesn't change what happened, you think to yourself. Should have saved the supplies. Every time I try to be a hero, it just backfires. Ah, time for another godstone at least. The imposing godstone of Bjorulf approaches. His severe visage makes it feel like he's watching you even now. The caravan spreads out, happy to be free of the confining forest and open fields. In fact, in honor of Bjorulf, some of the caravan crack kegs of mead and wine before anyone can stop them. To the only god that matters, they shout. Everyone drinks, and you're glad for the merriment that has swept over the caravan. We're inspecting the godstone, we always do. You look up at the godstone, Bjorulf's head surrounded by images of casks and drinking horns. Though he was always depicted as being stern, Bjorulf was one of the most popular gods of men in Varl, the one who taught them how to brew. It seems like more than a coincidence that long fields around Bjorulf's stone have always been excellent for growing anything that you could need for a good drink. Yeah, we gotta join in. Let's have a tipple. You accept the mead being offered, and you settle in to enjoy one of the few times you've felt good since leaving Skogar. Somehow, despite everything that's happened, you're able to let go for a short while. As the hour becomes late, the caravan is eventually ready to get back down the road. The day of Bjorulf's stone is one of the few memories that hasn't been tarnished by the spectre of bad fortune. Ah, good times. Alright, morale is good. We have an actual number of supplies. Our team isn't dead. We might have lost our Onif guy. However, I did not pour resources into him. I deployed him once and he died, so that's okay. A scout returns with a nearly frozen child. I almost stepped on her in the snow. Looks like she must have been running from something. Patches of blue mottle, her pale skin. But her chest rises and falls ever so slightly. Even just carrying her along could kill her in a state like this. We could be in danger here. We're looking for other survivors. There must be others. 1 hour. Look for any survivors. Healers, do what you can. A fire flares to life as you follow the scout's lead. Your search is fruitless. You return to a fully settled camp. The healers still fuss in the girl's blankets. Looks hopeful she'll pull through. The next day we set out again. Again, why do I ever try to be nice?
Rainweek is more of a smattering of farmhouses than a proper town. Though judging by stray dredge stalking through empty fields, it is barely even that anymore.
Alright, Rainovic. It comes and goes, a long series of farmhouses abandoned and crawling with dredge. The farmers have probably already fled to Bohr's guard. You try to hurry past, but you're eventually spotted. Yes, bring it on. What is that? Points out Oddleaf. Up near one of the longhouses in the distance, a large person, clothes seemingly covered in blood, is cursing loudly and stumbling about. He staggers into a longhouse, laughing. The dredge, heading your direction, turn back, roaring, and begin to pound on the longhouse door. They seem to be holding a grudge against this particular person. You doubt that door will hold long. I think it's time to kill the dredge. Against my better judgment, we should probably do something, you say. The others agree, even though it means putting them all at risk. As you quietly approach the dredge, you've managed to splinter the door and break through. Hey, shouts a Varl wearing all red, standing on the other side of the dredge. Came all the way up here just for me? He seems unconcerned about the dredge as he hoists his enormous sword. Oh, enormous sword-wielding Varl. My brother! Yes. Oh, yes. Can you be moved around? Unit required. Okay, but can we trade? Yes, we can. I mean, sure, you can join in, but... Mender. Oh, level 5. Crummy stats, but level 5! Scarlet Feather. Extra move, less aggro. That less aggro could be really useful for somebody that's incredibly fragile, like my healer or my archer. The extra movement, though, is far better for a Varl. Oh, it would be amazing for Gunnulf. I know I've given him a lot of strength, but he's really slow. So and his armor is crummy, so if he had less aggro, although it'd be... Oh god, 3 strength is too much to pass up. Maybe it's good for you, though. Well, let's see what happens after we delve into battle. This person sure looks valuable. I bet he has Tempest Slough. Oh, yeah, it's Dredge we're fighting, not pathetic squishy humans. Well... So this is it. Sunstrike blinds the target, preventing them from using... Willpower. Oh, good god. That's some damage you have there, Sunshine. And I still don't have anybody with good armor. Even though I can restore armor. It's probably a good idea to disable this guy whilst I can. He has intimidatingly large attack. I could get you in here and Tempest slash both of these guys to bring them down a chunk, but I don't know which of their guys go first. Don't like that guy's armor. Don't like that guy's armor either. In fact, I very don't like that guy's armor. Tick, 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 slash. One, two, three, four, 5. You'll be fine there, Rook. Just take that armor down. But although that armor goes down, you're going in for the Omnis Slash. Unless one of these two guys goes first, or this guy moves in here, then I'm going to need to rethink my strategy. But we'll do that on the fly. First off, that armor. Good fight, good night. People are just watching this. Damn it, that's the worst place he could have gone. Ah. Well, it blocks this guy's movement, and he's the one that goes next. However, okay, you go after that. Then it's you. I need you somewhat debilitated before that. I'm not happy that he took his attack down, but we can still make that work for us. 18 attack is not nice when I only have 9 armor. Unless I go charging in to try to bring him down a touch. He really blocked me bad there. But you being there blocks him, which is quite nice. I shouldn't kill this guy. I should cripple him. Then you move in, not a threat. You have an important decision to make. 14 can do some damage there. 15, 16, yeah, you could declaw that guy significantly. Old man is locked. Blocked in, rather. Damn, that movement really hurts me by not letting me move these guys. Oh well, let's not worry about it. Let's just declaw you. Not a problem. Gotta go. You can Omnislash, right? Yes, yes you can. You could Omnislash both of these guys for reasonable damage. And I've just met you, so I don't really mind too much if you take a bit of a hit. But it's probably better to lessen the blow of that guy a lot more. You just stand here tanking things for a while, but 10 armor isn't great against 13, 18. I mean, who else is even going to get a good shot in on you? Nobody, that's who. Well, it's not the best thing, but I'm pretty much bringing this guy to his death. Oh no, he has reduced aggro. He might be okay. Can't afford that 18 getting too many free hits, though. I don't like this. Big guy's gonna have to move in there. Ivor can do a number on you. Ah, I could forge ahead on somebody if I really wanted them to get a go. That could be you. Yes, you could go in with your 18 and smash down one of the heavy hitters that remain. Means you don't get a shot in, but... I like that old man has so much authority, he can tell people how to act. Uh-oh. Mistakes were made. Damn, now that extra strength isn't going to come and help me much. However, it can free you up a bit. This is going pretty bad. Pretty damn bad. Still 16 on that 10. And you go next. Make this work. Declawed. Oh, please try and summon your friends. I need more renown. Alright, Fender, who needs mended? Ah, we haven't taken any of that damage. What's the range on this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if you're here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Yeah, I should probably smack you. No, it's only 6. I would be putting you right in the middle of excessive danger, but it would be nice to get some reduction on this guy's damage output. Especially when he goes next and he's right next to a guy he's going to pour some extreme pain into. Strikes target for 4 strength. Continues diagonally. Sure. Okay, Crook, we got a problem with heavily armored people. You'll be able to dismantle that. This guy is still sitting around with much too much armor, though. Give it a toot. And remove it. You might say the guy with 9 has too much armor as well, but at least he only has 9, right? Now I got 10 on this. Oh, I would love to slash you right the way down, but you're not really doing too much right there. Yeah, let's have you declawed. Alright, how keen am I on reinforcements? The answer is not very, but I actually can't stop you right now. I don't have what it takes. You, however, have 17 attack and can slaughter whoever you want. Except for the massively armored guy. That's a problem. Oh, and this little grunt is in the way as well. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna kill this guy, but ID. he gets in the way too much, he's gonna have to die. Kind of a shame. I need that armor broken. It's gonna be painful, but it's gotta go. It's gonna be a long one. Fortunately, those guys where they are really block your movement. Now, Ivor, you're pretty good at breaking armor. And your own armor is pretty good. So, please. Go for that ripple effect. Alright, Fender. I've never once suffered from people not having armor around here. You're surrounded by people that can't really hurt you much. They can hurt you a bit, though. You don't have the health to be worth saving. But Ivor did nothing wrong. Let's get you out of the way, because you're in the way. And mend you. That'll mend for 4. What's your maximum? Let's give you a bit extra then. Poor guy, he's getting ravaged. Alright, now we're getting somewhere with you. This is a damn shame. Just get out of here. Nice of you to finally show up. Ooh, wow. Actual damage. Okay, now. Time to start picking off my foes. Get over there and kill him. Alright, Sledge. Show us what you're made of. Yeah, that's pretty good. Uh-oh, that's not. Better than taking damage, I guess. But you're in a bad state of it. I don't like that guy's damage output. I'll go here to block him from going up and hurting our friend. Otherwise, though, he needs to be declawed. Really declawed. Ugh. You're not doing too much, it's only 10. This guy needs to be brought down a wee bit. You've already been declawed, no problem. You call that an attack. Okay, who needs mended? Naturally, you've got attack of 9. You could make that 10, you could Scorchio that guy. There's also the question of, is mending what I want to do here? Well, for one, we're keeping you safe. For two, let's not risk this guy eating it. Nice armor break. How about a real armor break? Oh, 10's actually not nice. Oocha. Damn it, he probably wants to run in for the kill, but you can't do that. Just stay the heck away and don't keel over. There may be use for you later on. Alright, old man is really quite angry. He hates ranged units. Maybe that's just me. Oh ho 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 my. There's an answer for my troubles. There's usually an answer. And it's Omnislash! That fight was rough. Didn't have to be rough, but nobody keeled over, and we got extra renown for the backup kill. Whew. Welcome to my mead house, Sigbjorn's House of Mead. I wasn't expecting a Varl this far south, or this drunk. I can see that. There are people huddled in the corners of the mead hall looking on with unease. Who are all these people? Who are you people? No, they're friends. They made this place. It's not really mine. You lured Dredge back to a room full of unarmed people. What is wrong with you? Come on, I saved everyone in here. They shared some fine drink. The best drink. Wait, I was saving your ass. Remember that part? If you knew you'd come up here, you could have told me. What do we do with this guy? How much mead is left? That's the real question. The townspeople show you a huge stack of barrels filled with quality mead and help you haul them back to the caravan. I'll miss this place. Good memories. Oh, please tell me he's coming with me. With some help, you gather up the casks of mead and head to the caravan. Sigbjorn and other survivors in tow. The caravan gives the boisterous Varl a large berth as you set out to be. Jake the Tippler with the good eye, says Debs. Alright, nobody is injured. Morale isn't great, but let's check him out. Oh man. Which one's which? Unfortunately, he has no points available and he's already rank 5. I hate to say it for such a gigantic sword-wielding Varl, but he's really not that useful. Look at the difference in stats here. I'm trading 1 bit of break for 4 damage output and a bit of armor. That's not nice. The Scarlet Feather was certainly worth our time, though. Hate to say it, but I'd rather have Mogan in than Sigbjorn. And you know, I can further upgrade old Mogi here. Old Man and Ivor are long overdue some upgrades. We'll do that if we get into a dodgy looking situation. Maybe if he changed his shirt he'd get better. I was hoping I'd have points to allocate on him, but we did not. Jake, he's the lowest statted Varl in the game. Why is he here? Maybe it's if you made decisions that got most of your Varl killed. It's nice to have one here. Ugh, what did I do? Sigbjorn wakes in a pool of his own sick. Why am I surrounded by small people? The other clansmen let him sleep off his drunken stupor on the ground, and this morning, he's paying the price. Should I just leave him? He doesn't seem that useful to me, but he has that item. I hate to... He's really, really bad as a fighter, but maybe he's useful for events and stuff. We'll help him. Help a brother out. Reluctantly, your clansmen offer any food and drink they can scrounge together for the moaning Varl. When one offers thin mead, he pushes it away. In fact, take this away from me, handing you his massive mead stein. Eventually, Sigbjorn comes to you. I won't get into the details. I was supposed to bring those casks from Reynivik back to Borsgard. I drank maybe half by accident. Point is, you don't tell anybody what happened, and I won't tell anyone about the mead you got, okay? Trust me on this one. You agree, and get back to travel. Oh, I gained his what now? Maybe having this drunkard in tow is not all that bad a thing. I quite like his item, it's just not superior enough to other items. What was that blessing that he gave, though? Oh. A drought of some intense potency. The drinker finds himself with almost uncontrollable vigor, knockback on strength greater than 3, and +1 strength. Tough. Very tough. I mean, this is too good of an item to pass up. 1 armor per turn is good, but having Ivor move around a lot more, he is pretty strong. And he can exert a ton of willpower. I don't know if knockback will be particularly useful. Alright, here's the dealio, Ivor. I like you a lot. But I really like Old Man. Ivor has more willpower and more ability to exert willpower. I'm gonna go with that. I don't really use Ivor to break shields. I use Rook for that. Ivor should be out dealing damage and not being killed himself. And we give him extra strength with this, perhaps? Ooh, but this is +2 strength. Alright, Ivor just became incredibly powerful. I'm told strength resist is really good. If I had somebody that had a shield or good shielding, I'd give it to them. But I do not have anybody with good shielding. Can't really justify giving that blessing to anybody right now, even though it's really cool. Mogi the Thrasher, what's he got here? Extra will. I suppose that's good, but could I give him anything better at this point? Yeah, I could give him extra armor. He's not very well armored. But willpower helps him do that smashing attack, which is good even when he's weak. Alright, I'm really sorry, Sigbjorn. I want you on the team, but you're just not an A-lister. Alright, let's keep it going. Soviet says, Jake, I just wanted to thank you for showing me this game. I went through and played the first 2 games. Hot damn, Soviet. You made a good choice, it seems. Several women are talking expressively at the young girl found nearly frozen to death, now called Ochfrosta. That's cruel. The quiet child's face expresses quiet terror, aggressively jabbing at the dirt with a stick, which she's clearly used to draw on the ground. So what is she drawing here anyway? The markings are somewhat intricate. The squares and circles could be wagons, including the depiction of a ox in front. A line from the ox leads deeper gouges where they've jabbed the stick repeatedly. Depending on how you look at it, though, it could be damn near anything. Oh, let's see what she has to say. You're safe now. She calms a bit before stepping towards you, using her stick to point at the deep gouges in the ground she previously made. She whispers, edge, edge, edge. Doesn't mean anything to you, but you feel like you connected a bit. And that improved morale? Actually, speaking of morale, it's a bit pants right now. Let's at least try to keep it normal, even at the excessive cost of our supplies. Man, people are just living off of mead now. Mead that we stole from a giant house. It's the only way to do it. Harsh words from another mother to another draws the attention of the entire caravan. My daughter marries Rajni, or no one. That reed-thin tramp you call a daughter won't provide sons. The insulted mother bares her teeth, ready to attack. Explain yourselves. Ragni chooses my daughter over his own. Insulted mother, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Just never get involved. Oh, sweet.
Past steep cliffs, the sprawl of Boersgard comes into view. A city of contrasting rich and poor, opportunity and gamble. Our best hope for salvation, or our graves.
Alright, we're finally, after 149 days of travel, at Boersgard, where the walls stretch for miles in both directions and are littered with the bodies of the dredge, Varl, and men. Excuse the mess, shouts a voice from above the gates. You spy a striking varl, his face wreathed with matted black hair. Movement at the gate catches your eye. Dredge are still banging on the doors. Let us in. Ah, Sigbjörn. I won't be hearing the end of this for a while, he says, before yelling, Open up, Bolverk. They dug me out of Ravnik. You hear a laugh echo in the wind as the doors creak. A dozen armed men, led by a massive varl, make quick work of the dredge and usher us in. How nice. I was hoping I could fight the dredge first, but oh well. Is Sigbjörn always with you, or did we make some good choices to bring him along? I could have just left him behind, though. You may be interested to know they brought a mender. You didn't go to get a mender. Where's the mead? I guess the mender will do. Either we've got a chance now, or we're completely screwed. I'm Rook. We come a long ways. Some as far as Skogar. In charge of the governor, I suppose. Listen, if you have something to tell him, say it now. Otherwise, you're on your own. I don't care where you go, but stirring up trouble is probably the only reason you'll see me again. It won't be to talk. Mender, come along. We're going to see the governor. This is just like Frostveller all over again. This is nothing like Frostveller. The one in bearskin is probably leading the ravens. Depends on who they're working for. Hopefully it really is the governor, not someone trying to strong-arm their way into his seat. I'm not worried about the mender. I'm worried about the army of refugees we brought who don't belong here. Nobody ever uttered a nice thing about Bohr's guard. We ought to go to the docks and see what our options are in case we need to leave quickly. Can't we just take a boat somewhere? The ravens are all that we've got left. Something serious went down. When Bellower gets here, he's going to walk right through this place without even breaking his stride. Let's keep that to ourselves for now. I'm playing a normal mode here, Mogish, and yes, Lord Van, this is a very blind playthrough. First off, market. What do you have for me? Oh, whoa, cancel that there. Strength resistant, willpower kill. Never deflected. Dodge strength, all sound... One renown gets one bit of food. Forget that. We're all good. Nobody's injured, although morale is low. It's a shame I didn't rest before coming in here. That's really crummy and I can't rest up. I was hoping I could. What's going on at the docks? When you get to the docks, your heart sinks. Not a long ship to be seen, aside from wrecks. Bodies float in the water. Buildings are trashed and boarded up. What happened? They're all gone. I see you had the same thought as me. Avend, you're okay. I'm fine. It wasn't a lie. The governor is here. He's in hiding. Since the dredge started appearing, anyone with a ship and half a wit left long ago. People can't leave by foot. Food is scarce. The markets are bare. Bohr's guard is a fire keg waiting for someone to tip it over. So the governor's paying the ravens to protect him against his own people and keep the peace, so to speak. It's more like a massacre anytime there's a hint of an uprising. I promised him the mender's protection in Arbarang. I don't think he's very popular there. They're going to start tearing this place down to build new ships. We can ride the Ormsa River all the way to the capital, leaving another perfectly good city behind. How long will it take to build new ships? Hold on. What happens to people living here? It's the best. They thought it could take as long as a month. You usually don't make ships out of scrap lumber. As soon as people figure out what's going on, there's going to be riots. A month? Why bother? Bellower will be here within the week. Gods be damned. Is there no end to this? Ivor roars in frustration. And reminds me of when my train got delayed. I know how you feel, Ivor. You're standing by the docks. Alette gives you a worried look before chasing after him. What do we do about Bellower? I don't know. What could we kill him? He only had like 20 defense and 20 health. Rook takes down that health. Rook takes down that armor. Big sword man goes in. Hell, if we get him alone, we pillage. You find Ivor standing on the city walls overlooking the field outside. Dredge are keeping their distance but continue to gather. I'm okay, Rook. Ivor cuts you off before you say anything. You know he's been through worse. Yeah, well, like that time you lost that arm. Remember that, Ivor? What a funny time that was. It just feels like someone should cut us a break every now and then. If we want to be standing a month from now, we're going to have to be prepared. What about the ravens? They'll save their own hides, and whoever is paying, they don't give two damns about the rest of us. We may even up facing off against them, depending on how this goes. Clansmen need a place to stay. They'll get torn to pieces in the streets. I'll keep an eye on the dredge up here. If they break through the walls, we're done for, so we have to keep them back. I can always use a hand with that. We need to know who's controlling what to make sure we get our cut. Food's going to become scarce, and when they start building those ships, we're going to have to keep people away. What a damn mess. I don't have the food to last a month. I have the food to last a week. Couldn't Bellower just come here and make things simpler? Ivor explains, I'm leading attacks with Evend every time the dredge get too close to the gates. Listen, we're going to lose fighters in Varl every day like this. I don't need to tell you what happens if nobody's manning this wall. We could always use help. You consider what you want to do now, knowing that any of these tasks will likely take a full day. Can't I just get some rest? We need supplies, though. Let's just take a rest. With everything going on, you find yourself completely exhausted. You go off on your own, finding a place to sleep. You slumber poorly. Well, that improved morale, at least. Hope Ivor's okay. Jings, that was a lot of Varl to die. There's a lot more of them, and they're getting braver. We lost a fair number of fighters since yesterday. We could use your help. Nobody's left to defend the walls. I'll defend those walls. We've been a little more aggressive lately, with our numbers going up. They don't take us seriously, unless we're taking out 2 for every 1 we lose. Okay. Is this just the holdout now? We've got a pretty strong team for crushing people. And I have a bit of renown. I could even promote good old muggles here. I don't have the amount to emote old man, sadly, but I would if I win this. Old man could be a really good armor breaker, if we wanted him to be. He has an ability, his strength cannot be reduced further than 5, says Soviet Costa. For who? You talking about Gunolf? No, you wouldn't be talking about Gunolf. Where's the drunkard? Wait, did the drunkard leave? Oh no. Okay, well, let's... do I upgrade Mowgli or not? If I do, he could have a level 4 item. Do I have anything level 4 to even give out? Not... well... movement, aggro, armor per turn. Armor per turn probably wouldn't do him too badly, but I like him having willpower. Yeah, I'm not really that concerned about Mogan. He just rushes in and uses his flail attack and then dies once he's no longer useful. Jake Bellower. What about Bellower? Oh, he has an ability that stops him. Okay, so we just have to kill him. We hit him so hard that it goes below 0 before it even can hit 5. 6 of them. Easy peasy. Unfortunately, they have 4 slingers. And they're oozing with morale. That's not very good news for me. Well, that's quite the opposite of good news for me. Mender, just stay back and mend. I hope these guys try to break armor. Oh, the slingers can all break armor. Lots of armor. And they can probably expend a lot of willpower to do even more. Yeah, they could break down 4 armor a pop. Not liking this one, to be honest. Don't know whose armor you're going to break, though. Probably that guy, so anybody can just pop him. That seems reasonable enough. I don't know if you'll be able to get far enough. It's a shame it doesn't show walk distance. You can exert 2 extra, though, so you could walk over here and just slash one of these guys to death. Pop armor, kill. Old man goes next, actually. Yeah, just lay into these guys. This guy doesn't have a lot of attack, so it's okay. Alright, I hate overthinking these things, so let's just do it. Rook's in great danger if I charge in with him willy-nilly like that, though. Ah well, danger is what he's all about. Yeah, nice try. Okay, time to kill people. Ah! Oh no! Now there are 7 dredge. He doesn't have good range to get anywhere, but he's got good enough to get to me, unless I go about there. But that will leave Ivor without the range to get to you. Maybe I should just charge on in. I got decent enough armor. If I go over here... Oh, that expends a lot of... Not liking it. Not liking it at all. But I should probably just go in here and kill you straight up. This guy will come in and try to break my armor, but he certainly won't do a lot of damage. Rook can take care of his armor. It's a lot of willpower to use on just moving, but I do like sledging slingers. What'll it be, Sunshine? 4 armor damage and a pushback. Oh, crumbs, that pushback's pretty bad. Fortunately, and this is very fortunate. Jinx, that's just cruel and unusual. Mowgli's got nowhere to even go. He could, however, provide extra armor for people that he stands next to. You're a bit hurt there, but let's do this. Sword guy has tons of health, so he'll be okay. After all, he can be mended from a distance. What'll it be? Nice try. That armor's gotta go. It's way too much of it. What happened to Bow Lady? She's around, but we're not really using that much. Damn, that was painful. Ooh, very painful. I really don't want him getting hurt. Let's bring him to a hasty retreat. Oh, they're doing pretty good with that. Pretty damn good with that. Ivor's going to go next and cave that guy's skull in. I, however, could start dealing some damage. But I should probably move out of the way of that thing first. Not here to take unnecessary damage. Get out of here, Slinger. Let's not step on that thing either. Where is it even? Can't really see it very well from here, but who do I want dead the most? That Slinger is a real pain and he's way too strong. Well, they both are, to be honest. Okay, there it was. Targeting my good friend, are we? Not on my watch. Get out of here. Dangerous though it may be, there's a correct action here, and that is to arc lightning you for 2 strength. Then I enable the pillage. Ha 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 ha, you call that an attack. Right. Say goodbye to your armor. Now say goodbye to your life. Alright, easy peasy. What else do we need to do? Well, after that, morale's pretty good, but supplies are low. I should probably seek out more of them. Armor, 2 armor per turn. That's a ton, but it also costs a lot of renown. Never reflected is usually good. 3 will. I don't like resting. Strength resist is apparently really good. Will per kill is yeah. 2 strength resist. 2 strength resist. I'm told that strength. Oh, told that 2 strength resist is really good. For 10 renown, that might be worth it for somebody. But if it means losing my own strength, then I'm less sure about that. It was level 5, so the question is who gets that. Not you, heavens no. I don't want to lose that massive amount of strength you have. That bracelet is very strong. Mogi might actually do well with it. Strength resist. But I like him having will. Could always emote him though. Yeah, no, it's probably wasted on you. Old man, swear to God, you better live. Breaking armor. Having more will is really needed. I might go will and strength. But I do want will. Will and armor break, so it's a better natural armor break. I would really rather him breaking faces than breaking armor, though. But it looks like that sledgehammer was born to break armor. It's not an easy choice, is it? Will can always be given out. Hope I don't come to regret this. Okay, let's keep on going. You always have the horn for will. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay, this is bad, says Evan. Desire points across the battlefield. Aside from the fact that we're up to our necks in dredge, a stone singer showed up. If we don't deal with it, this wall will come down by the end of the day. Dad, there's a riot at the docks. They're trying to smash up the boats. When you calm her down, she says the ravens are there, but she's worried things could get out of hand. Can I just get some supplies? I'm really hungry. No, those walls have got to go. Christ. That stone singer is going to wreak havoc on us if we don't take care of it. This will be a rough fight. We got to take it down. Yes, yes we do. Can't I just charge up the old toot toot horn? I only have 6 renown, but if I get some here, I'll be able to level up Mogan. We have all these archers, and I'm not even putting them to use. I'm told archers are really good, but too bad. Let's go. What's the deal with the stone singer again? I have miraculously forgotten. Wounded allies explode. Stone singer lowers allies' armor but sharply raises strength. Disease. Enemies are diseased on contact, losing 1 strength per turn. So I don't want you getting close, that's for sure. That 18 is terrifying. I need that gone. Like, really gone. He would really disable one of my attackers and outright kill somebody else. I should stay out of his range, but he's got two ability to move. Jake, it doesn't say, but any diseased hero passes the disease to any hero he's adjacent to. Well, that could easily go bad. You have the ability to exert 2 and get closer. He only has the ability to exert 1. So I can get in range with him without him getting in range of me. The question is, how far is that? I often forget. I think we can go 4 and then another 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exert, exert, slash. And boy, do you need to slash. That 21 is gonna deal 9, 10, 11. That's pretty good. Or I could get 2 for the price of 1. And I know a good deal when I see one. Alright, I am placing a lot of faith in you. You're gonna have to kill him and disable him. But that's assuming that that's the turn order. That's a big assumption. Rook, you're de-armoring that one. I think Mogi should just 1v1 this guy. I should pay attention to turn order here. I'm going to have a lot of people that don't get in on the fight at this rate. No, you could always stand there, but again, the pathetic human gets in the way, doesn't he? Not if he's there, but then he's still blocking. Alright, I'll slam you there, then you can do whatever. Okay, big problem. If you go early, you are going to be eating that. And I don't want Ivor to eat that. Where'll he go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, you're relatively safe there. You can exert quite a bit to make some real distance. That should be alright. We'll see how it plays out. Well, for one, I know I can get in range of smashing you, so that's a good start. But what I also know is that armor's got to go. Who's going when? Stone Slinger goes first. Then this big guy. He can't deal a ton of damage with just 13, but he can still do nasty things to Rook. So Rook, your first order of beeswax is to get rid of that shield. What'll it be, Stone Man? That's what I thought. Now, I really don't like you having strength. Omnislash. Yeah. Also, yeah, that was great. Rook is now really where I want him to be. You can exert 3, so you can take this guy out in one fell swoop. I could make shorter work of you, but I just don't want this guy getting a turn, really. Then the Stone Slinger comes in, but I have just the guy to deal with that. Yeah, how about... Oh, I could leave him gimped, though. Might be better to leave him gimped than kill him outright, because we still have some pretty strong people here. Alright. Enjoy. The Varl send their regards. Alright, he'll probably get that off if I leave things as they are. Ooh, right. Stone Man. I can't really kill him, but I could certainly maim him. Maiming won't be enough. I should let him get a bit closer. I don't know, 13 is still a bit deadly. Oh, he's got 13. Christ, who's going to stop this big guy from doing something to Mender? No, Mowgli. Mowgli's not amazing. He's got... Man, I'd love to be able to see this. Alright, 12. To the 13. Dang. The options aren't amazing. I think I'm just going to let him get closer to Big Sword Man, who will get a shot off before he goes again. So in the meantime, I think I'll just disable this one. Nice knowing you. That tickles. Right. Big Cheese doesn't have a lot to offer right now. Like, he really has very little to offer. Moguls, get behind him, remove that armor a wee bit so somebody else can have a shot at it. That'll give Rook the ability to kill him if we so desire. What is he doing? What the heck is he doing? You know, maybe it's good to bring these guys in, get some extra dosh out of it all. If that's the case, then I should mend either Rook or Ivor. Rook is very far away from danger, so I'll mend Ivor. Glad I did. Okay, you just had your turn. Now you get to die. Lucky you. Okay, great. They brought in someone else for the meat grinder. Speaking of grinding meat, I know you don't have a ton of armor, but you're going to go in there and you are going to stop whatever the hell he's doing, because I don't like it one bit. No, you're not. You don't have the... No, you will. He'd need to exert extra, and he will exert extra. Nice shot, but it's not nice enough. That guy's neutered. That guy is significantly less neutered. Prep the pillage, because it's pillage time. What is this? Well, thanks to the renown. At least I can use that to buy almost no food. Look at that, morale's great. Market, do you have actually affordable food? Oh, jeez. That is rough stuff. Alright, what's the situation? How long do I have to do this for? This morning, I saw him. Bellower's here. I think it won't be long now. He leans silently on his staff nearby. One of your clansmen come to you, out of breath. Rook, he said. Things are real bad. Look, there's nothing you can do at this point, but a lot of caravans have been robbed, killed, just disappeared. Those of us left are going to split up and hide where we can. Wanted you to know, in case we somehow pull through this. He runs off, clearly distressed. You grimace, wondering if this could have played out another way. I need supplies here. Or should we check out the riots? Need to check those riots, what's going on. When you get down to the docks, it's pandemonium. Few work on the ships. Few work on the ships now, as the ravens stand over bodies of people while a huge crowd roars in anger. Bulwarks, axes are covered in blood. What happened? You shout, pushing away through. What do you think would happen? Didn't take them long to figure out we were building ships right under their noses. They can't have one. You gonna lend a hand or just stand around? I mean, I would love to have a fight. It's the only way to do it. You heft your axe and join the ravens in pushing people back using deadly force. Oh, only using deadly force when you have to, which I hope is all the time. What feels like days later, they finally give up and disperse. That took longer than usual, says Bulwark. It'll be a while before they try that again. You leave feeling like you just slaughtered an army. Why would morale go down from that? This can't seriously go on for a month. Ivor, can we really keep this up? Ivor looks like he hasn't slept for days. We lost a lot of fighters, he mumbles. The weight of the situation is